What up, guys? Um, welcome to another edition of the breakdowns. We're covering, what do you call him? Jared Cannonier versus Michael Venom Page. The battle of the Unks. Very close to that age. I'm not very happy about that, but it's life. What can we do about it? So, so Jared Cannonier is facing off against Michael Venom Page. Probably the only decent guy to ever come out of Bellator. In recent memory, at the very least. Once again, I'm not trashing Bellator. I apologize if it looks like that. Um, I don't know. Let's get to the breakdown, man. I actually didn't think I would actually do this today, but I had to. There are so many fights that I couldn't postpone this. So Michael Venom Page has a, let me see, a 2.5 inch reach advantage, which is kind of extensive to be honest. Um, is it a 2.5 inch reach? No, it's a 1.5 inch reach. Yeah, no, not 2.5. It's a 1.5 inch reach advantage, which is kind of extensive to be honest. Um, so, and for a striker who will probably be in a striking match with Jared Cannonier, I think it's going to be very, very significant for him to have this advantage. So on the feed, let's actually go to their finishing abilities. I mean, I feel like Jared Cannonier is more of a finisher, as opposed to Michael Venom Page, who I feel like is, or rather, for as long as he's been in the UFC, I don't think he's ever finished a fight so far. He lost to Ian Gary, beat Kevin Holland via decision, and beat Shara Magomedov via decision. So even though he seems like he knows how to finish fights, he doesn't really finish fights as much. But he has a high finishing ability. I mean, he has a 70% finishing rate. Gerard Cannonier has a 72% finishing rate, so more or less on the same level. But the thing is, Jared Cannonier has that finishing ability inside the UFC. We have seen it. Whereas Michael Venom Page so far has two wins in the UFC, and they both came by way of decision. So we're still yet to see his finishing ability inside the UFC. As far as striking goes, Gerald Cannonier is going to be significantly um, busier. He's going to be throwing a lot more. But against Michael Venom Page, I don't think that's going to mean much. He has exceptional striking defense. He's very elusive and very hard to hit. So because of that, I feel like Michael Venom Page is going to have a massive advantage on the feet. I think he's going to be landing more of the cleaner shots or more of the impactful shots. So if the fight stays on the feet, I feel like Michael Venom Page is going to outclass Gerald Cannonier. Grappling wise, both of them are not great defensively. I've heard a couple of people saying that Gerald Cannonier might actually wrestle and he might actually take him down and control him there, which is likely possible. Plus his frame, his muscular and everything like that, so that might give him some type of an advantage. But I feel like in this particular fight, I wouldn't give anyone a wrestling advantage. Offensively, sure, Jared Cannonier, but defensively, I think both of them are pretty much the same. And because of that, I feel like it would then be easy for Michael Venom Page to maybe somehow um, reverse Jared Cannonier. To be honest, I feel like Michael Venom Page was implementing wrestling against Shara Magomedov, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm remembering that a little bit differently than it was, but I feel like at some point the Michael Venom Page has had a bit of success with the wrestling. Maybe I'm wrong, but still, I feel like because both of them are not particularly great defensively, as much as Jared Cannonier might find success with the wrestling, I feel like Venom Page might. The, what I'm trying to say is both of them are not good offensively as far as wrestling goes. Maybe Jared Cannonier is a little bit better, but he's not great offensively. So I feel like Venom Page will be prepared for that. Um, they're both older now. I think Michael Venom Page should win this one. I think the fight will predominantly play out on the feet, and I think Venom Page is going to outclass Jared Cannonier. So my subscribers and I are going with Michael Venom Page. I'm sorry for being late, guys. I love and appreciate all of you. Deuces.